up everyone, this is Yorkshire Panda back on Enigmatica 6 and yeah, so built all of this only to find out that we haven't got any fuel. So today I've got a couple of plans. We're going to get the Fissile fuel made, then we're going to get compact machines looked at, and then move this production over to our new mechanism area in this space. So this is not so much mechanism purposely area, but plenty of space. I can have a big reactor with a big turbine, plenty of large machines and automations here that's not going to interfere anything else. So that's all for later. For now though, let's get looking at some automation, some Fissile fuel. So this is the path we need to tread. So Fissile fuel production, we have the methods are a little lost, so I have a free flow chart on us. Production will involve massive quantities of sulfur, uranium, fluorite and water. Water we've got plenty of anyway. Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Took off all my stuff while I was doing things. And made a load more food. So all that can go into the backpack. And then I've got to remember what I did. I upgraded my... Oh, that's where, yeah. I upgraded my other backpack. Couldn't remember where it was. It was on my back. Go figure. Right, so what do we need? We needed fluorite, which we've got a lot of, but we've got a load of chunks, so is this going to be another grinder job? Yeah. Let's go chuck a load of those in the grinder. We need sulfur. Again, loads of chunks. Another grinder job? Yeah, I think so. We've got uranium. Yeah. Now we've still got 110 chunks, but 2,000 uranium bars, so that's pretty good there. There we go. Chuck this back in here. So, good start. So first of all, we need sulfur. So I'm guessing we just need to grind this up. Yeah. Sulfur dust, throw that in there. We then need a chemical oxidizer. Chemical oxidizer. That requires a personal chest. Do you know what? I've got one here we can have. And let's just get rid of all these for a minute. Let's put this here in case we need another one. So, and a basic tank. Might as well get a couple. Might as well pick that up as well. And craft ourselves one chemical oxidizer. That becomes sulfur dioxide, so I do need a chemical tank. So I'm just going to take one of these. I'm going to need an advancement to the end, but let's just get a basic chemical tank. So we'll build the flowchart as we go along. It's going to end with that. So from there we need a, let's make sulfur dioxide. With that we need a chemical infuser. So that's the chemical oxidizer. So chemical infuser. I feel I need them as well, which needs a few more of these. So let's just make a bunch. Chemical infuser. Right. Which is good there. Now that chemical infuser needs water, which we got, and an electrolytic separator. Which needs one of these. And one of those. So I need to move these down a little bit. Actually no, they can stay there, can't they? So that's water goes into that. That gives me hydrogen, which we know about, and oxygen. So it's oxygen that goes into this. So pop you there. Right, we do need a rotary condensator. However we say it. One of these, which needs a basic fluid tank, energy tablet, and boop. That creates water vapor. So that and that gives me sulfur trioxide. Sulfur trioxide. Which from there yes, water vapor, and we need a chemical infuser. Water vapor, so that's there, I feel we need one of these, so a chemical infuser again. Yep. And that gives me sulfuric acid, which I now need a chemical dissolution chamber with the fluorite. Chemical dissolution chamber. Which is that one. Requires one more piece of refined obsidian. Dagnabbit. Right. Yeah, I need the obsidian dust, which is obsidian dust and diamond. Right. Throw them away. Some osmium. Where's my induction smelter? There you are. All of our quick varies now. Right, where were we? Dissolution chamber. Which I have absolutely nothing of. that needs atomic alloys, which needs reinforced alloys, which need... That needs reinforced alloys. That needs one of those. Right. Right, I can make one of those. Can I make two of those? Two, right. I need 4 atomic alloys, so I need 4 reinforced alloys. Which I've got none of these last ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Diamond. And then that needs obsidian. Never goes quite to plan, does it? Probably gonna need a few more of these, so I may as well just burn up the last of my rich diamond. Get those back, and I need 4. Should have put them all in, really. Should have just put 1 in. But where is it? Dissolution chamber. 1, 2. Dissolution chamber. Okay. I am going to need to lay these out so I don't lose track. So we want the chemical oxidizer is there. I need a ender tank. There, and then I need blue dye. Right, let me make sure I'm going to... Okay, so, chemical oxidizer. Water. So, electrolytic separator goes here. Go away. Right. Try this again without any more interruptions. So, electrolytic separator. So let's put you 1 out, actually. That all goes into a chemical infuser. On this side, we have the rotary condensator, whatever it's called, into another rotary infuser. Right. Follow me so far? Chemical infuser. Then we need the chemical dissolution chamber, which is the next step. Oh, I should have been facing that way when I put all these down. Oh. I mean, all these will need power, but I'll do with that underneath in a minute. So that actually wants to go there because that goes into that one. Right. And then we need a couple of chests. There we go. Because sulfur goes into there. And then with this dissolution chamber, that's where we need to input fluorite. So fluorite goes into, from there into there. Well, we get hydrofluoric acid, which then needs to go into a chemical infuser, but this is where we get the uranium road. Right, so we've got uranium. We need an enrichment chamber. Enrichment chamber. That gives me yellow cake, which then needs to go into a chemical oxidizer. Which, I've got the personal chest, I just need to create another one of those. Ha! Chemical, so chest into enrich into chemical oxidizer, which turns into uranium oxide, which goes into the chemical infuser. Which is this one, which requires 2 more of these. 1, 2, chemical infuser, 1. Chemical infuser there. So that comes on the back of the chemical oxidizer. Comes on the back of the in fact these ones will have to go sideways, won't they? Comes on the back of the enrichment chamber, which comes on the back of the uranium. And where do you think you've come from? Right, we're not having you guys, but if I kill this one, more pillagers will come for me. So I just let the other pillagers kill it. Go on, one more. There we go. That is a lot easier done when you've got a shield, because you just stand there and block, but... well, that's how you get rid of those guys without ending up fighting waves upon waves of them. Right. So with that we get uranium hexafluoride, and then we need the Isotopic Centrifuge. I've not got the stuff to make this, have I? Yep, so I need a basic chemical tank. That's easy enough. And 2 more of these, which requires 2 more of those, which requires more of those. How many do I need? 2. Right, and then I need 4 more of these. Right. Well, you've just seen me make them before, so I'll be back in a moment when I've got these made. And we've got 1 of those, 2 of those, throw those in there. Made a lot quicker when you throw 8 upgrades into this. It's probably destroyed my energy for a little bit, but that allows us to create our Isotopic Centrifuge. Just wrench that. Pop you here. sure these are all set fine. That's good. And that goes into a chemical tank as fissile fuel, which I've got there. Right. Now we need pipes. So we are going to need mechanical pipes, because we're going to need some water. And then pressurized tubes. I'm going to use advanced ones just to keep everything quick. And logistical pipes for the few items in chests. I'm also going to need one more. Right. All of these are going to need power. So that's that one. That's there. I'm just going to actually put you there. You there. Right. So that just goes there instead. That's under this one. There we go. Now for cables. We know power cables. I am going to make, I think, a few more of these spirited cables. It's got a decent ability to carry energy. And the thing about the power cables is you can walk straight through them. So laying out paths like this, so much easier. We don't need to go this far back, but let's go to here. Let's get ourselves, we've still got one of those spirited gates. Yes, we do. Slap that there. All of these now have power. Right. Next thing we need, we'll call these up. So logistical goes into that one, into that one. And where did it go into that one? Fluorite went into the dissolution chamber. That one goes there. That's right. Fluorite into the dissolution chamber, and then enrichment chemical did it. Yeah. So that is an item. So that needs to be a logistical. And the rest of these are all pressurized tubes, apart from the ones connected to water, which is that one. And that one. So the rest of these are pressure tube, pressure tube, pressure tube, pressure tube. I think. Yeah, apparently that's uranium oxide. Oh, do I still need the oxygen from the electrolytic separator for this? Ooh, if I do, that's going to be an interesting one. Right. All these need configuring now. So, our logistical oxidizer. No, still got it on wrench. I need to toggle that. So, that does nothing. We are pulling from there. I'm going to set side config to auto eject. So, what was ingredient 1? Sulfur. Oh yeah. Specifically, sulfur dust. Crusher. This should be turning this all into sulfur dioxide, which is automatically pumping into there. Now what this does need is we are creating sulfur trioxide, so we need oxygen out of this. So we'll set you to pull. Goes into here. And we do not want any hydrogen, so we dump all of that. And the oxygen will go into here. Now, we want that to be input orange. Auto eject on. Okay, I need to rotate this configurator. Hold shift and scroll and you'll see at the bottom things change as to what it does. So I want to rotate you that way. So then the front becomes input and that becomes the output. Are you playing? You're not going to play like that, are you? Oh, I knew this would be too simple. Right. Rotate you. Come on. Rotate you that way. Do that. So sulfur dioxide is still coming in on that side. Right. Oh, let me go to sleep to get rid of these idiots. I hate phantoms. Right. So sulfur dioxide is going into there, that's fine. We want that to be the other way around then, don't we? So we want oxygen, which is the light blue. Water coming in the back, that's coming out there. Auto eject on. Why are you not working? Right, try to rotate you. Oh, I'll just do this. Hey, now we're cooking. Right. So we need the rotary condense. So that's that. We've got to sulfur trioxide. Haha. Right. Rotary condensator needs water vapor. So we turn that to pull. That. Do I need to rotate? Or are you just working? Of course you're not just working. That'd be too easy. So I think I might need to do that. Are you going in? No, you're not. Bench. Let's get rid of you, you. Let's have a look. Output is the right, energy is the back, input to any other direction. Let's still on. There we go. So set you to push. So you should be filling you. Oh. Decondensating. We're not creating water. Oh, we're trying to turn water into water vapour. Which we then say auto eject. To one of the sides. Transport, auto eject, gases, auto eject, blue. That changed colour. I'm hoping that means this is working, which I think it is. But this being the pain in the backside that it's going to be for the rest of this, I need to wrench you. You want to be facing this way, which means you need to go into there, trioxide, well, it looks like it's working. It isn't, but it looks like it's working. Yeah, so your inputs, orange to the left, red to the right, red, left. Auto eject on. Output the front. Why are you now being a pain? Right. Okay, let's try it this way, shall we? If it's just like in really strict inputs. You go into there. You. And you'll retain all your inventory, don't you? Yeah. So I am out of sulfur, aren't I? Yeah. Right back, this taking a lot of sulfur. Let's run this same pipe into here. Auto eject on. And duh. So you are creating water vapour. I want you to duh. Make sure that's set to items. Pull and push. We have water vapour that's creating sulfuric acid. Haha! Right, now I need to add fluorite to the dissolution chamber. Turn this sulfuric acid into hydrofluoric acid. So fluorite, which we've got a stack full there, do, and then you're set to pull, push. We want the back to be input red. And this should be creating, what is it? Hydrofluoric acid. Hydrofluoric acid. Huzzah! Okay, okay, now we're cooking with gas. Right. Now, I know this is going to have an argument, so let's change this back to wrench, pick you up, pop you back down again that way. Right. So this side, we need uranium. That is becoming yellow cake. Let me just make sure there's nothing else I need for yellow cake uranium. Nope, straight up enrich uranium. So, pull, push, input on the back. You enrich. We are auto-ejecting on, because you're going to pull, push into here, which I think might need to go the other way. Yeah, that way. So we want yellow cake to go into here. That will become something that flashed for a second. Uranium oxide. That goes into the Isotopic Centrifuge, which becomes Fissile fuel, which gets pumped into this tank here. We are creating fuel for a nuclear generator. Alright, that took way more messing about than I'd have liked, but this could all be compacted, and I mean really compacted. Compact machines. Now, I'm going to collect those quests so I can fill my backpack full of fuel. Fuel myself, so to speak. Let's put that there. Right. Is it the storage? There, yes. So, compact machines. This is all working now. And if we were to get even some like a large compact machines, I think it's tiny, something like a 3x3. I think it goes like 5x5, 7x7, 9, 11, 13x13 size room that can be compressed into a single block. I think a 9x9 would be enough to house all of this with a little bit of working out. Have a storage chest, some pretty pipes for these pipes here with set filters. So have an ender chest that puts in just certain items, or even have it linked to a refined storage system. Have the ender tank here pumping water in. Does the... Let me just double check this. Because we've got these, didn't we? If I was to pop that here... in fact, no, not there. Let's take you off a minute. Let's grab you. If I was to put you here... and everything's on input. And gases, everything's on input. Auto eject on. And we were to create a new Fissile fuel. Set that to Fissile fuel. And then say, I'm not going to hook it up just yet. I'm going to wait till we've moved it across to his main base first. But if I was to then say go here. Well, let's just do a short distance. Let's go here. So if I was to put you here. There. That in between. And set you to Fissile fuel. So what are we on? 2892. And I want the bottom gases. You're the output one, so let's just set you on output. I could use that inside the compact machine to get all the Fissile fuel out. The only thing I need is an infinite source of sulfur and fluorite. Now, sulfur sulfur chunks. Have a look. They do spawn in the nether. They do spawn in the end. Orchids can get them. Blaze bees drops occasional sulfur chunks. We have got blaze bees. Yellow laser drill does get us the occasional sulfur. The dimensional mineshaft gets us sulfur as well. I reckon these laser drills are going to be just everywhere by the time we're done. I may end up with just a basement full of laser drills. But that is creating Fissile fuel. And there's some things like the uranium oxide we're going to have. Not going to need any more of. 60 fluorite in there. We just need a lot more sulfur. Or specifically sulfur dust. But actually, would it work with just a single piece of sulfur? No. It has to be sulfur dust, so we would need to put a crusher at the beginning of this as well, but I am so happy that worked. And this setup means I can compact it all to such a small space. And if I built a 13 by 13 compact, that'd work. Building that inside the 13 by 13. Because those, if that was to go boom, that is scary time. Because it will render this entire place completely uninhabitable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That would fit in a 13 by 13. Okay, that huge area I built for my mechanisms and things, I might compact that entire system down to one block. We shall have a play with compact machines, but to be honest, for today, that's time. So do the usual thing, pop it in the comments, hit your like, hit your subscribe, comment away. In the meantime, you guys take it steady. Have yourselves a good one. I shall catch you all later. Bye bye.